Louisiana Living.
And welcome back. Even though it's the end of summer, it's not too late to plant some end of the summer crops and some really good ones. And if you're kind of excited about the little bit cooler temperatures and getting out this weekend, that's a good list here.
Oh yeah. There's always something to grow here in North Louisiana. That's one of the great things about living here is you can grow something just about year round. And as we transition from summer into fall, dare I say, the temperatures are starting to moderate some, and certainly the daylight hours are decreasing. If you'll notice, it's darker at 6 o'clock this morning than it was, say, a month ago. So daylight hours are decreasing and fall is just around the corner. So here are some things to put into the vegetable garden this time of year. Now, to direct sow, we mean sow the seeds directly into the soil. These are things like beets, carrots, and with carrots you want to be very careful not to get those seeds too deep. All of these things, by the way, have tiny seeds, and you don't want to get them too deep. That's true for all this stuff. Carrots especially, mustards, which includes all different types of mustard greens, and then turnips. All those can be direct sown into the garden right now. And then for transplants, get your cole crops, and if you've never grown Swiss chard, this really became my favorite leafy vegetable to grow. Once I started growing it, I can't get enough of it. It's super easy to grow. It's basically a beet that doesn't form the large root, and you just harvest the foliage. You can use it in salads like lettuce. You can cook it like greens. There's so many ways to use Swiss chard, and it comes in different varieties. There's one called Bright Lights or Northern Lights that's real colorful, and Ford Hook Giant offers some great texture. It's also great for an ornamental plant in containers too, but it's wonderful in the vegetable garden, and so those are all things to be thinking about this time of year. So
I see them outside of Delta Biscuit. They have some ornamental Swiss chard. But no one's ever picked them. They are pretty. Oh yeah, beautiful plants, beautiful. And these are all superfoods. Great to plant, great for the family. Oh yeah, sure. And we also want to mention some lawn care. Lawn care, as summer winds down, it's important to understand that our lawns are in the process of going to sleep, even though they might not look like it. Metabolically, biochemically, they are in the process of shutting down for the summer, so we want to make sure we don't do anything that's going to stress them. So that means continue to mow at the correct height. Pull back on your nitrogen applications. All this new growth could delay the turf grass into going into dormancy on its own, and we want it to go dormant on its own, and delaying dormancy could stress it. Prepare to apply pre-emergent herbicides for cool season weeds later this month. And then if you've never had the soil for your lawn tested, we recommend doing that every 3 years. It's just something wise to do. Our soil lab will tell you exactly where the soil pH is and where you stand, where your soil stands in terms of nutrients and micronutrients. And one of the best ways for weeds to get a hold in a lawn is to get that soil chemistry off kilter, and your weeds will outcompete your turf grasses, and then you've got a real problem. And herbicides are only a short-term fix for that. So have your soil tested if you haven't done so lately or ever. So, and just like you said, they can call the LSU Ag Center if they have any questions. I wouldn't know how to test my soil. I don't believe we ever have. Oh, sure, yeah. We have the kits at the office. You can stop by the office at 704 Cypress Street and pick up the kits. Okay. And then you mail it to our soil lab down on campus, and when the results come in, average is 2 weeks. It just depends on how many are ahead of your sample. We'll help you go over the results and apply whatever, if anything, needs to be applied to your lawn. We'll help you with that. So. Very valuable information. Oh yeah, sure is. Do you have any other announcements? We've got a minute left. Slowfood.org. If you don't know about the slow food movement or that organization, go to slowfood.org and you'll learn all about it. It's a movement that started in Europe back in the 80s, and it's gone all over the world now. We have Slow Food North Louisiana, and the North Louisiana Seed Preservation Program will be hosting a program with Slow Food North Louisiana coming up November 15th, Saturday, November 15th. It's going to be held at Cultural Crossroads Farm in Minden, and we'll have more details as they become available. We're going to have Chef Hardette Harris from Shreveport, who was the 2024 semifinalist for Best Chef in the South, catering lunch, and we're going to have a program by Deb Freeman too from Southern Grit up in Virginia. So
It's going to be fun.
A wonderful day.
Yeah.
All right, Carrie, thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you as always.